to the channel. If you're new here, hello. So really quickly, a quick disclaimer of why I have not been posting as much as I told you I would is because I got in trouble with my mom, and she was pretty strict about me using my phone for specific things. Anyway, I'm starting to be able to use it a little more now, but I do have to like charge it outside of my room, and I'll probably have to keep it like that way for like ever. But anyway, let's hop right into this video. So I am gonna try my best to start posting like I told you I was going to, which my new schedule for posting videos should be every Wednesday and Friday. Get excited for next week's video because I'm gonna be going to a concert. I'm not gonna say who, but I want you guys to comment down below who you think I'm going to see in concert. I will give you one hint, and that is it. It will be a country singer, but that is all you get. And yeah, but I will say it is not Morgan Wallen, sadly. I wish I could go, but those tickets are too expensive. Anyway, so let's just hop right into this video. So I thought it would be fun to do a little story time video, but it was hard for me to come up with what to do a story time about because my life is not super interesting. So I thought I would just talk about a few of my crushes because my first crush happened in 7th grade, and I'm currently in college now. And since my first crush, I've had probably almost at least 20 crushes, which is probably ridiculous. But out of the 20 crushes, I'm only going to talk about 3 because since I have so many, I feel like I'm going to break it down and make a bunch of like, well, maybe not a bunch, but a few different like story time videos with different crushes. Anyway, let's just hop right into it. Okay, so my first crush was in 7th grade. And little known fact, 7th grade, I was 13, little crazy, boy crazy me was just crazy. I mean, this was my first crush. I wasn't too crazy, but after this crush is when stuff got crazy because I had way too many crushes and some of them were a little too crazy. But anyway, let's just hop right into the story time. So I'm going to give you guys, I'm not going to tell you their real name. I'm going to use a different name in place of their real name just for privacy. But let's get right into it. So 7th grade, I was at school, which I go to a private school, and at school I started to notice this boy in my class, who has been in my class like forever since pre-K 3, but I never really thought he was cute up until then, and we'll call him Joey. So Joey and I had been in class forever, but like I said, I just started noticing him and I thought he was really cute. And around the time that I started to like him, it was really weird how it happened at this exact time that I started to have a crush on him. But ever since like it started, I just like started getting partnered up with him for everything. Like every class I was in that had to do with like a project, or you had to partner up with somebody, it was always with Joey. And I'm like, that's a little suspicious. But anyway, I don't know why. Like, I don't know. That's so weird. Is it just me, or is that a coincidence, or what? But anyway, so I was partnered up with him a lot. And one day we were partnered up to do like make a birdhouse out of like a big soda bottle, and he was helping me. I don't remember everything. All I remember is he was helping me and he seemed really nice. And then one day we were doing something else for our economics class, I believe, and so he had this like plant type thing because we were outside, and he was helping me with that as well. And so he was really nice, and it really wasn't a lot to tell, to be honest, because this was like the most simplest and shortest crush I've ever had on anyone. It was my first crush though. But anyway, so like I said, we were partnered up. We did a bunch of projects together, and like I said, it didn't last long. There were like a few times I'd be at home just doing whatever, and I'd be chilling, and I'd think, I wonder what he's up to. But other than that, he didn't find out that I liked him, luckily. Hopefully he never knew. And yeah, that was my first crush. Pretty simple, not a lot. Now we're going to get into a more interesting crush. We're going to talk about sort of a newer crush around this time. Like, I don't have a crush on this man now. I never had like a super huge crush, but you know, like those type of people you call your crush even though you don't really have a crush on them, but you think they're kind of like attractive. That's kind of what this is. So sort of, let's just start. So you ever go to the gym, you're working out, and you see a cute boy? That is what this is, but we're gonna talk about it because why not? I don't know his name, so we're gonna call him Jimbe, which I normally do. So he's very older than me. I don't know how old. Probably in his 30s if I was guessing. I am literally 19. So that's probably weird, but I don't care. So I saw him one day at the gym and I was like, oh, he's hot. Okay, he is hot. And I love watching him work out, especially while I'm working out, okay? Because I don't know if it's just me, but when you're working out, it is hard to work out. But when there is an attractive person in front of you, it's just so much easier because you want to like show off. So I tried to do that one time, which was stupid. I didn't like, nothing happened. But like I was on the treadmill, I saw him working out, so I was like, let's try to be impressive. So I was like, let's go on the speed of 6 or something like that on the treadmill, and I normally go at like the speed of like 4 maybe. So I got tired, and after like 30 seconds I stopped, so it didn't last long. But anyway, so like I said, every time I saw him in the gym, I was so happy, and I was like, my day's so much better because like Jinbei's there, like obviously, and the best way to describe this man is he's pretty tall and pretty dark. Not like dark, it's not like brown, but he's like pretty tan, and he's got black hair. So I mean, he's really hot. Anyway, so like I said, I see him at the gym all the time, and there was nothing super interesting that happened up until later, but let me go ahead and say this one part. So one day I came to the gym, and I was like getting out of my car, and as I got out of my car, I could have sworn I saw him, but sometimes you know how like you think you see somebody but you're not sure. So me being stupid, I locked my car and I ran. I literally ran towards him. Not like towards him, but like he had already, I think it was already upstairs because I was like down. Like I said, I had just got in my car, but I was trying to run up to the gym just to make sure it was him or not. And it was, because by the time I got up to the door upstairs to the gym, he was right there. And I was trying to make it look like I hadn't been running and I wasn't out of breath. So what I did was I was just like, oh, thank you, because he had like opened the door for me. So I was like, thank you, and he was like, you're welcome or something. And then I went in and did my workout, and that's about it. But here comes the best part. Well, not the best part, but like the most interesting part of this whole like story time. So my brother's wife her dad had been really sick for a while around this time. And so while he was sick, around that time, I never saw Jinbei at the gym. But one day I went to my brother's wife's, okay, I'm saying this weird. Let's just call it my sister-in-law's dad, because that's what it is. So my sister-in-law's dad's memorial service. And at the memorial service, I saw Jinbei there. I did not know until that day that he was Catholic. He was Catholic and he went to that church. And so I was like, oh, that's interesting. But it was also like heartbreaking sort of, but not really, because like I saw him with his wife. So it's like, oh, okay. Anyway, so that happened. And then I still can't get over that, y'all. I can't believe I did not know that. And then that happened and he shows up at that memorial service. I'm just like, dang. Anyway, moving on. That was pretty much all of that. But I recently saw him like 2 days ago, I think, at the gym, either yesterday or the day before. And I was like, dang, because I had not seen him in like forever at the gym, because I don't know if he had stopped coming or he just went at a different time to the gym. I think it was probably just that he came at a different time, because he used to come to the gym at a specific time and now it's a different time, I think. Not completely sure. But anyway, that was that. And yeah, so like I said, it wasn't like a big crush type thing. Like I said in the beginning, it was like, I mean, it's like you like the idea of someone, but you don't really know them. So it's kind of a crush, but it's not really. That's why I just kind of call him Jinbei, but it's not like a big crush type thing. Anyway, let's move on to the last portion of the story time. This last crush was a while back, so it's not recent at all. But it wasn't one of my first crushes, so it was probably like in my middle teen years. Yes, I believe that was right. And so it was probably, I'm not for sure, but if I was guessing, maybe like 2016 when this happened. Anyway, so I was at church, And there was this cute missionary we had. I'm not going to say his name. I'll just call him Elder, because we call all the missionaries Elder, whatever their last name is. But I'm not going to say his last name just because I don't need people to figure out who it is. But like my friends and people who know me are going to know. But we don't need other people who are not that close to me to know. So anyway, it was this really cute missionary, or maybe not, in most people's opinion, he probably wasn't cute, but I thought he was. And so I thought this Elder was super cute, and around the time I got like really like obsessive, and I was like, oh, he's so cute, like, you know, and I would just like constantly write in my notebook his name and like my name with his last name, because I was just like, you know how you do that when you have like a crush sometimes. I did that constantly. And I think I'm pretty sure I still have that notebook somewhere. I'm at the end of this video, I'm gonna look for it, and if I have it, I will show you guys, but like try not to show you too much. But anyway, so I would do that because it was just a bad habit, just like writing my name with his last name. And then one day we were doing this like fundraiser thing at church, like on a Wednesday night or something, and it was like all the youth, so like the girls and boys from the age like 12 to 18, and they're in like two different sections. So the boys are in the section called young men, and the girls are in young women. Anyway, we were all together, and we were doing this fundraiser thing where we like pork chop fundraiser thing we normally used to do. So we would like put food in these like, you know, kind of like those takeout boxes you get from restaurants, but not exactly. Anyway, it was kind of like that, and you put the food in there. So as we were doing that, I was just hanging out with my friends from church. We were chilling. And well, I don't remember exactly how this went down because it was a while back. All I remember was we were talking, and we got on the topic of somebody, one of them asking me if I liked somebody. And I did not say no. I think I said I did, but I would not say who it was. But they all thought I liked this boy in the youth. Not going to say his name. We're going to call him Sam. They thought I liked Sam, and I was like, I don't like Sam, because I like the Elder actually, but they thought I liked Sam in the youth, and I was just like, no, I don't. But they never gave up. They just kept, the whole time they thought I liked Sam, and I liked the Elder instead. And later that day, I was like running away from all of them. I think we were outside because I was stupid and I was young, and I ran away because they wouldn't leave me alone about who I liked. And I was like, yo, I'm telling you, I like Sam. But they just thought I liked this, I liked Sam. But no, I liked the Elder instead. But it just kept on. And I'm pretty sure that's all that happened. But I could be wrong. And then probably like last year, I believe it was last year in 2022, my best friend had showed me this Elder that I used to like, the one I'm talking about, his Facebook. And when I saw his Facebook, I was like, oh my gosh, he looks completely different. And then not only that, I could be wrong, but I believe my friend told me that he was like married now. But I didn't really care because I didn't like him that much anymore. But like, he looked so much different. And that is all I have for today. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was super fun to share some like little stories like this. Let me know if you had fun watching the story time and getting to know stuff about me like that. And if you want more, let me know, because like I said, since 7th grade, from my first crush that I told you about, I've had many crushes. And so let me know if you want to hear about them, because there are a bunch, and I guess it could be fun to talk about them. So let me know if that'd be interesting. And don't forget to add me on all my socials. They will be linked down below in the description box. Don't forget to smash that like button, and don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell, because I'm going to post every Friday and Wednesday hopefully. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.